Hey everyone, and welcome to the patch review overview of the Netherland DLC. So, first of all, keep in mind that some of this stuff is about to get fixed, so not everything may be like it is written here, or I'm not going over some bugs or something. I'm mainly going on the changes that are already in and that are supposed to be in. And I'm mostly going over the important ones and not about the small 5-point price changes of some you know what I'm talking about. So let's get right into it. Mixed decks activation points reduced from 50 to 45. Basically kills general mixed decks, but mixed motorized and mechanized should still be fairly viable, at least in 1 versus 1s, maybe even in 2v2s. But the general unspecialized mixed deck should be basically dead. Also because of another reason, but you will see that down below, or when we go further in. What is still very interesting, gun noise from every tank apparently increased, so stealth tanks in general shouldn't be as stealthy, which is nice, I think. Multi-role aircraft veterancy increased by 1 step is actually fairly important because not even the Syria gets another veterancy level, which is really nice. Basically, the high-end seats now fire only 1 seat missile at once and not like the Chinese one with the 70% accuracy missile, which is supposed to be 4. Now fires only 1, which is much better because with that accuracy you don't need 2 missiles, of course. Eric's HE suppression reduction basically fixed so they don't instantly stun anything anymore. Eric's basically everything using Eric is prototype, which also hurts mixed decks a lot. MG3 nerf reverted, so they're basically as good as a few months ago, but you will see that there's something other coming for that. Hot 1 and 2 and Milan 1 and 2 greatly increased, especially the Hots when it comes to accuracy, so they should hit something now. And the Milan 2, I played a game yesterday against Faust, and the Milan 2 actually hit a lot. Um, yes, Every and ZV are completely different now, basically like short range fire support. Apparently with reduced minimum range as well, so you can use them in forests now. No idea how it plays out, but we will see. Yeah, MBT availability set to match the new prices. That's below. Basically, all planes have now different fuel values, so I think the F-16 always had 3,000 liters, now it has 5,000. The F-15 has 6,500 and such, so basically this got completely reworked. I don't know, nice. Shouldn't change too much. Marder 2 now has 1.5 HE, so it's somewhat usable again as an infantry fire support now. Whereas with 1 HE and the lower rate of fire, it really wasn't. I don't think it changes too much, but it's nice. Jäger are now 15 points, together with the Gewehrman 90. So that's a pretty big nerf. So I think a lot of people will now use Panzergrens or Stormer if they play Scandinavia. They also have a CQC MG, so that's nice. But Jaguar 1 and 2's availability increased and price reduced, and Jaguar 2 has medium optics now. Nice. Yeah, but basically every um, anti-tank vehicle with ADGM's got a price buff. Most of them, like, where is it? The 113, yeah, that one used to be, I think, 90 points or something. Now actually somewhat viable with 60 points. Leopard 1 and 5 price increased, yeah. Leopard 2 and 1, nothing too special. Basically, most of the tanks above 100 points got some price buffs. FSK price increased. Puff veterans reduced. Also a nerf for mix mostly. Here, Kaimayoshiki prototyped and AP increased from 22 to 23. And prototypes. I just said it. Whatever, it's just an emphasis. Another huge mixed deck nerf and a buff for the unit. I mean, 23 AP, 12 rounds per minute is nothing to be laughed at. M3 Bradley Availability reduced. Abrams all got price buffs as well. Here, this vehicle, like that I already told about, got from 75 to 60 points price reduced. The F-111 now has different bombs. It used to have, I think, 10 HE. Now it has 12 HE, 12. So 12 HE bombs should be nice. Decent bomber, I think, with 30% ECM as well, and 2 per card. Canada Leopard 2 C2 Max's price increased. It was needed, I think. It is a damn good tank. And also got added to motorized, by the way. So that's really nice for Commonwealth motorized. Played that deck again deck yesterday. It's really nice. UK Chief Mark 11. Better optics and price reduced. Nice. The Challenger 1 Mark 1. 105 points now. That should be a beast now. Let's just compare it to a Leopard 2A1. You get 3 front armor, lose 1 AP, and lose 2 rate of fire. I think it's a damn good tank now because it's not it really hasn't the best gun, but it's just so hard to kill for 105 points. It's just the, the threat is basically always there. I mean, it's just very hard to remove. Challenge had 2 base availability set to 3, which is, I don't know, fucking weird. I mean, it's basically a top tank like the Leopard 2A5 or the T90, and it's not like Commonwealth had bad tanks. Sure, there's a fairly big gap between the Challenger 2 and the Mark 3, but I mean, what about Red Dragon? Why not give North Korea 2 cards of T90S? Oh wait, because of fucking softcore. Yeah. Um, Nothing too much there going on. SK60 got changed to semi-active apparently. I mean, the SK60 was always a bit weird because unlike the other LGB planes, like the Harrier GS7, fire precision with that thing was very weird. I wonder whether they fixed the Draken with this fucking thing here. Probably not. If there's Denmark, yeah, Denmark didn't get much. Okay, France. Commander Marines with price reduced, they might be viable now. K1 price increase to 90 points, another nerf to mixed. The Peace Pheasant 1. Peace Pheasants. Now it's 25 instead of 18 bombs. 18? 18, yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Still very low survivability, but I mean, look at the Blue Dragon plane type that didn't really have a decent bomber. That should be a really nice buff for them, though they still have shitty infantry. And Anzac, oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the new fucking bomber. It got changed from 8 bombs to 4 bombs and from 10% ECM to 30 and 2 per card. And luckily prototype. So that thing is a fucking beast. Basically a slightly less survivable D-Eagle, but 2 per card. Really nice bomber. Okay, Red 4. USC KBPT, is that I think that's a recon, right? Yeah, that's one. Nobody cares for that anyways. What the hell? Um, Speaking of the PT90, that's pretty nice. No, not PT90, PT85 that is. 1 ammo. Nice. Gotta buy a supply truck for that. I mean, not that anybody would play that anyways, but kind of funny. BM is now 100 points. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Comparable to the Laboratory one. You basically lose accuracy and a lot of soft stats for a pretty good HGM. I still think the 2-1 could be 95 points, but whatever. BV1 price increased from 120 to 110. I think. Yeah, it's mostly an M1A1, about 5 points cheaper. The 72B got price reduced to 90 again. It used to be 90 a while ago. Back then, nobody used to be one. The OBRs got a huge price buff from 150 and from 125, basically 2 times 25-point price buff. As compared to the Leopard 2 you get 1 armor, 1 AP, and lose 1 out of 5 and get an ADGM for 5 points. Yeah, I think that's decent, to be honest. The HAs, I think, could really use another price buff. What about the other OBR? 110 points. Do we have something here? We got that. Let's compare to the Jelly one. You get 1 AP, you lose 1 AV, you get 1 rate of fire, and you get an ATGM for 5 points. Well, yeah, let's just say they're pretty damn good now, the OBRs. From pretty damn shitty to pretty damn good. What else? T80A, T80B, BU got a 5-point price buff, doesn't really matter. Because nobody cares about those. SC27S got 5 points more expensive, nobody cares about that either. Moderna, that's a funny thing, funny story about the Moderna. Moderna got a 10-point price buff, but also is now a 3-pair card. Pretty damn big buff. Nothing here either, much it's not a prototype. Faster 4 now has E-Class. Though funnily enough, while it has 4 tubes, it only has 3 shots in the magazine. I think it's a funny unit, but I wish they'd given it the other Ikla. I think the base Ikla has more accuracy, I think. Yeah, that one, and not the one used by East Germany, sadly. If they had given it the 55 accuracy one, that could have been a pretty nice unit. But whatever. Reserveschützen are now 15 men. Basically, they are now like their Red Dragon counterparts. I don't like it. I hate silver reservists in general. So that's all I have to say to that. JT72S has got some pretty good price increases actually. 10 points. The S1 is now finally just as expensive as the M2 Wilk. You basically trade front armor for 1 round per minute. I still would use the M2 Wilk because 18 AV is not a special threshold or something. But yeah, they should be nice now. Or nicer, I should say. M1, M2 Wilk actually price reduced, 20 price reduced, MiG-27 gun efficiency halved, for whatever reason it is in Poland, but I've uploaded a video yesterday about it, so but it's already on FLX hotfix list. China, the WC550, that thing here got a missile speed increased, but unlike every other ATGM carrier, sadly no price reduction. It's a pretty nice unit, but it could get a 10-point price buff. Please, FLX. HJA 8A or whatever it's called. This one. Accuracy increased. Oh, that's the one on the vehicle, this one here. And this one to accuracy increase, somewhat viable now, but still fucking expensive. Scrolled up again for whatever reason. China SC100 price reduced. I missed that yesterday, so hopefully a somewhat viable fire support now, though I still doubt it. CDC 853, yeah. Firepower price reduced, which is nice. J8 gun range increased. That is actually not a small thing, because the problem that J8 always had against other planes. These missiles, if one of each hit, they only deal 9 damage. And the range against planes of the J8 was like 2200. And it most of the time it had to finish off the target with its gun, but other comparable ASFs like the Mirage had 2800 range. So they were basically killing the J8, and the J8 often leaving the other plane with 9 HP, which was pretty substantial actually. So I think that's a quite a big buff for the plane. North Korea, whatever it's called, Strela increased accuracy from 30 to 40. Is that a fucking Strela bus? Oh shit, it is. Oh shit, Strela bus meta incoming. Tab 63 got a big nerf, price and accuracy and stabilizer. SC100, yes, Bojang Su. Now I have finally a 5-point transport, both of them. The only decent threat for shock infantry finally has a cheap transport. VTT Eclair price reduced, that's the support thingy. Nice, I guess. It's basically a wannabe Sopel, if you wanna compare it to Sopel. Worse missiles, mostly garbage gun. At least better armor, and it can use its gun against ground targets somewhat effectively. 90S price reduced and some other shit. That should mostly be it. There's a lot of stuff not talked about or not in the patch yet, or is in the patch yet and is wrong in the patch, like the KWS now 2 at elite, should be 2 at veteran though. There's also a list made by FLX about changes that are supposed to come in. Like a huge amount of ASF changes. If you want to go through that, I'm gonna leave you both of the links to the changes in the description. Though maybe just wait a few hours probably for the hotfix that is supposed to come today. Stuff that is on there is MiG-27 gun and the PD-90 having only one ammo. I think that's mostly it though. Oh yeah, another thing that is not in the changes, the CTC-852A isn't motorized now, which is really nice. Though it really should also get the 5-point price buff of the Chieftain Mark 11, if you look at it. But yeah, I think that wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.